The betta is a really beautiful fish, and they are often kept in tanks without any plants. While this might make some sense aesthetically, it's not what is best for the fish. Its natural habitat is full of plants. As such, bettas love tanks with plants. It gives them a feeling of security, which will keep their stress levels low, thus keeping them healthy and strong. Today we will look at some of the best plants for these amazing fish. Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we will be looking at 10 plants suited for your betta fish. Before I begin, be sure to hit that like button and click that notification bell to be notified anytime we post a new video. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so here's a list of 10 plants suited for your betta fish. Number 1. ANUBIAS nana. We will start off with a classic. The ANUBIAS nana is very popular amongst hobbyists because it is extremely versatile, and that is why it is perfect for betta fish. They have broad leaves that the betta loves, but it does not grow too big, which makes it ideal for smaller tanks that usually house bettas. The biggest advantage, though, is that it can be attached to pretty much anything, including driftwood and any sort of decor. This makes it especially useful in tanks without a proper substrate. The icing on the cake is that it isn't very demanding when it comes to lighting and fertilizer requirements either. Number 2. Moss balls. This is another option for tanks without a proper substrate. This is not a true plant, but a form of algae, but it can be used as one. These balls serve as a perfect resting spot for bettas, and they can sometimes even roll the moss around as if it was a toy. Adding them to the aquarium is as simple as plopping it in. It doesn't have any specialized care requirements either, making it a great option for a low-maintenance tank. Number 3. Java ferns. This is perhaps the simplest aquatic plant that you can grow in the aquarium. Java ferns are one of the very few aquatic plants that can grow just with a natural light in the room. They do need substrate, but it doesn't have to be anything special. They can grow even in gravel as long as it is deep enough. They also grow at a slow pace, which means that you don't have to worry about trimming them or maintaining them often. They can also be propagated easily. Number 4. Java moss. This is an excellent example of a species that looks stunning, despite being quite easy to grow. This plant grows in a dense way, which gives the betta plenty of space to explore and hide. They can also grow pretty much anywhere. They can be attached to driftwood or decorative items. They can even be used to create a lush carpet. Java moss is also slow growing and quite forgiving, making it another exceptional option for the betta tank. They can also be propagated quite easily. Number 5. Pennywort. What if you want something that is still easy to keep, but a bit different? This plant is the ideal option for people like that. It is a very versatile plant that can grow pretty much anywhere inside the aquarium. They are fast growers and will need very regular trimming. If you have an open aquarium without a lid and want to give it a different appearance, then you can just let it grow without any trimming. This will lead to a dense covering that will keep growing even after it has broken the surface of the water. Number 6. HYGROPHILA. If you have a tall aquarium and want something that looks classy, then the HYGROPHILA can be a great option. It has broad leaves that bettas love. However, it's not as easy to grow as the other plants mentioned so far. They do need a good lighting system to thrive. When kept under good light, they can grow quite quickly. They also grow in an upward and outward fashion, giving the betta enough open space to swim around, while still making them feel safe and secure. Number 7. HORNWORT. This is a great option for those who want to give their aquarium a lush feel without taking up all the space. This delicate-looking plant with bristle-like leaves is quite easy to grow and propagate. They grow quite quickly in a tubular fashion, making them great as background plants. They will require regular pruning, and you can plant the pieces you cut again to grow more of them. The soft leaves also make them great as betta habitat. As an added benefit, these plants can also remove toxins and nitrates. Number 8. ANUBIAS barderi. The bartery is for those people who have kept the ANUBIAS nana but are looking for something a bit more substantial. It is just as tough and easy to grow as the nana, but it can grow to be much taller and cover a wider area. This is the recommended plant if you want to try your hand at Betta breeding. Just like the ANUBIAS nana, the ANUBIAS bartery can be attached to pretty much any hard object, making it great for bare-bottom tanks and tanks with minimal decor. Number 9. Christmas moss. If you love Java moss, then you will simply adore the Christmas moss. It is even lusher in appearance, while being just as easy to grow and take care of. Another great quality that these plants possess is that they do not spread around the aquarium willy-nilly. They grow in neat clumps, making them quite manageable, especially if you do not like taking a pruning scissors to your aquarium very often. They need moderate lighting, but apart from that, they are not at all demanding. Number 10. Amazon sword. The Amazon sword has been a staple plant for Betta tanks for many years now, and for good reason. It is perhaps the easiest of all aquata plants to keep and take care of in a Betta tank. The only caveat is that they need a proper substrate. This is also your best bet if you want to create an atmosphere that is conducive to breeding. The biggest advantage of these plants is that they are very readily available and are perhaps the most inexpensive option out there among aquarium plants suited for bettas. Have you enjoyed this video? Have you had any of these plants, or are you thinking of adding any of them to your tank? If so, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.